Hi, welcome to my channel about Fysiotechniek, robotics, embedded systems and electronics. This video is focused on electronics and more specifically potmeters. Last time I experimented with fans, more specifically these two. Well, there are more. These are two fans and that are two fans, but anyway, and those I haven't used yet. But those fans I connected to first this potmeter and then it didn't work anymore. So I replaced this one with this one and it started to work. But both experiments ended with some kind of warning smell. And by measuring using this multimeter, analog multimeter, sorry for the shaky camera, all handheld, it turned out that currents and voltages were not the way they could be expected. So I measured this one again and it seemed to work. So I want to compare these two. Do they work? Do they both work? And does this work especially? Because this was the first one and it didn't work out in the end. And to find out, I'll test of course and show a simple schematics via screencast. With a breadboard and one potmeter, let me apply the power. With the probe of the ground already inserted, let me also check the power here, and you can see on the needle that it is right. Then let's check the schematics. KiCad, 12 volts, ground and 2 potmeters, and these dots here imply that those wires are connected, and when there's no dot they're not connected. Going here, and well, this may be familiar to people who watch my videos more often. Undetermined power, but it is 12 volts, ground, and once again the dots connecting the wires. Let's check the voltage. So this shows nothing, and I turn up the potmeter and it still shows nothing, while this shows the correct value. So let me take this wire out, and this says the whole value, and I turn it down, and that means that this one is correct. So this wire is out, not connected, not connecting well. That's for one thing. Now for the other one, I will put it right here and still to wire up, and then see if it still works nicely, because that's the question after last time. So let's wire up. The pins are a little bit different than on this one, so let me move this one forward. Then for now, assuming, and I just break one, that's not good. See if I can fix it later, because I have only a limited amount. Anyway, let's see if the pin out of this potmeter is the same as this one. And this is ground, and this should be power, and this one should be the regulated voltage. So let's measure this one. Full 12 volts. So that's promising. And then obviously the ground probe should stay in place. Turning the knob. And yes, it is fully functional if I look to the behavior of the needle. So then what happened with that fact that the fence did not work anymore with this one, I can only guess. But I'm happy that the smell is gone, and I'm happy that this one is still functional. And that is what it basically is about. What I also thought to do is a simulation using Scilab. But I'm still curious how to simulate a potmeter in Scilab. Anyway, that's something different. But the main focus of this video was to compare these two potmeters, and they both work. And with these potmeters solved, I did make an attempt to simulate in Scilab 6.1.1, and with a voltage, continuous voltage of 12 volts, connected to a potmeter, variable resistor, and I've tried several inputs to the resistor because you have to turn the knob, and this is turning the knob. Then ground, and connected to a voltage sensor, which is right here, basically a voltmeter, multimeter, and this is the result. So instead of a waveform, I get a straight line. And the problem is, no matter which input I took for the variable resistor, this is the output that I get, which is not what I intended. So I have to look into this later. Back here, well, this is simple schematics, and this is simple schematics, and they're all the same. Two potmeters and continuous voltage. Not that one, this one. So, experiment was to compare them, see if they were alright, especially this one, and it is alright. So, to make the final measurement, as you can see here, a bit easier, I mounted both probe and the voltage wire into a terminal block. So, that's done. The broken wire kind of fixed, and that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the videos a thumbs up, click the bell for notification. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can support via PayPal, Ko-fi, and by becoming a patron. Please see my website for much more videos and topics. Will this be continued? Probably. So, for now, have a great day, stay safe, take care, bye.